a challenge. And early on, it's Valen walking right into the army of C9. They've got plenty more players looking to swing, and Trent found that out the hard way. Both players on a taken down, and this just throws the defense of G2 into disarray.
Yeah, look at the rotation. Of course, you've had an immediate pull towards that A side of the map, but the majority of this C9 roster was ready and waiting, watching for that spike to now come back over to the B site to join them. And only one man really standing anywhere near that action. Jorgamo has to almost try and find one and just get out of there, and he just gets domed immediately. Zephyr takes him out. Leaf trying to be the hero, but he meets the same fate.
Well, quite a quick conclusion to the pistols. If I'm not mistaken, that will be 3 for 3 for C9, and that can't be understated. The benefit of having those injections of rounds. It was a 4-0 start on the previous map, and well, if G2 had had a 4-0 start, they'd have a hell of a lot more rounds than they did. Jonah P going to attempt to recover, but a firing squad awaits him. They know there's a player there. Stun goes in immediately. Here's the utility, and there's the stinger. Oxy traded out. And Valen has to give up that position as he steps back in. He finds out just why they should have conceded control. C9 in a 4 versus 3, and G2 again on the back foot in the buy round.
This is the ult as well for Zephyr. That plant's gonna get all that utility gone from the side of G2. Yeah, why not? You're playing a bonus round. Sure, now you have the rifles to play with, but you disallow Jorgamo going for those pacey takes. You remove any flashes, although he has managed to drop the KO. That will eventually become evening up of the scoreline, but you can already see how passive this post plant has become. Nice. Finally, Zephyr will drop, but there's so much more still to find already. Using the grab well to pull them out of position. A push through to try and deny. It's a nice shot from Jorgamo, but still nobody left on that defusal, and it won't be enough. Another triple to add to the collection.
Try to battle as 3. This is a beautiful strategy. G2 should be caught off guard. Jonah P needs to hold strong. Good for the first and the second. All 3! Jonah P puts a stop to this madness. A C9 finally tastes defeat on Pearl.
For a hit on the other side of the map. And you can see at the moment, G2 constantly trying to rotate around. The jump from Trent gets absolutely nothing. And now what was a bait to try and get them to rotate to B leaves one man to try and defend it all. Leaf versus the wall goes peeking, and he's already being spammed out. Has to retreat. That afterplant will come in. And already having yourself a Hunter's Fury in this position, I don't know if there's a way back into this round for G2.
I mean, they tried, they threw something out, Leaf walking through the smoke, but the dart from Rossi, it pinged him as he stepped out of the smoke. My man went in blind, and well, they revealed him right away. So Moose, he's been patiently waiting for his chance to strike. And as Leaf falls, Jonah P and Valen seek to save their weapons, but Moose is not going to allow that. He can't quite retreat in the same manner, and he's trapped in the corner! The nade, the Hunter's Fury, and the spams! Trent puts himself on the board at long last. It's been a tough start, but they are more than ready for this step out. Again, he looks for the information, this time escaping with his life. Last round, it cost him it. But the advantage still firmly for C9. He's going to try to retrieve at least a kill. There's a tag, and the follow-up is close. But again, C9 escape, not unscathed, but with the advantage intact. Leaf.
It seems like the round comes down to his positioning. Are they going to expect anybody to be this far forward? He gets the one, but the trade is there immediately. It's a lot of damage done onto Vic. It gives his teammates an opportunity and at least buys them a little bit of time. But with the way the push and pull has gone, the way that they've been happy to switch back to the other side of the map.
That shot almost got Vic. Nanos?
The thing is, they don't know.
30
Divide
seconds
blocked
left.
it. And it blocked the turret as well.
Planted.
Yeah, well, also Leaf is dead.
Oh, yeah, of course. So the Nanos will do nothing.
yeah.
Unlucky.
If he was alive,
I saw the 10 HP, I saw the map, I got excited. Shock Dart was damn close, though. Trent's read on the timing of that round was almost impeccable.
Yeah, but unfortunately now they have to sit up against this passive post plant. Always been difficult, especially when fighting up against that Astra. There isn't a whole lot else to play with, though. That's the one real worry for the side of C9. But never mind, It's all too easy for Zephyr. Peeks out.
This tournament's all been about questioning power levels. C9 seem to have set themselves up as a more dominant squad. Second lurk up from Vic, and it's caught them Balan. It's taken smokes out, and Jonah P, isolated in the open, leaves the advantage towards C9. They're still going, and that, well, is a lifeline for G2.
Yeah, that's not a bad position at all. Lockdown available, but on this B site, it can be awkward to find a spot. It always leaves gaps. You can see the back of the B site is problematic. Oxy's looking to try and play ahead of it. Right ahead of it. In fact, the timing's going to be everything. Now just needs to escape to a safe spot, has his teammates waiting patiently. They can't clear him from this position. Rossi is going to have to try and defend his teammate just about long enough. Gun back in hand for Oxy. Now he can swim back out. Now they can look to work together. Just enough time has been bought, and his teammate's still sitting passively, still ready for that tap to be made. It leaves Oxy to do it all, and even while being caught by a lock.
Spike planted.
The only real thing to look at is Jorgamo having a gun and having his ult. That's not a bad start. Already catching out onto one. In fact, he takes down 3! We're talking about him being a bit quiet. This could be the exact step up they need. Maybe the coach saying, remember who you are already. 3 to his name. A ratty little angle. I don't know if he's going to be able to stop him. Looks to pull him out of position, just find a gap around the edge. But there isn't really more to be had, you'd think, for Vic. It is going to be around the pause. Successful.
That knife means he's here on time. A third player ready to defend. He second-guessed himself, but he's still around. Sliding into position, Hunter's Fury forces Balan into the open. Jonah P does well to at least hold the line for now, but Oxy is still looking for more around the back! He threads the needle! And it's a killing blow to G2's defense. 4 versus 2. An exit to Red Bull home ground at this stage. After a battle like that, they're not happy with it. They've taken down Fnatic. And C9, the next name on the list, Leaf, onto Rossi, leaves Vic alone. A 1v2, they don't know where he is. Element of surprise still there, but he doesn't get the kill, and Leaf responds. A third.
This Cosmic Divide allows them
Where are they going?
fight towards the elbow. They're looking like they might have to push through their own utility, but that's if they even get that far. They're getting slaughtered on the way in. Vic has at least been able to clear out one player. They know the Valen is sat towards the pit, waiting, trying to hold on as long as possible while his teammates look to wrap around. He's bought them time, and this plant needs to go down and needs to go down now. But already, Jorgamo is upon them. The spike goes down.
Quite be as easy with this composition. Jonah P straight in the doors. And Zappa closed that one on his nose. 5 versus 4. And Oxy has decided to keep playing the attack side. He is right up behind them. And with spike drop, they will take that space and hold on tight.
I can understand from the perspective of G2, like you don't expect someone to continue to push that, but now they have to go back. That's such an important kill for Jorgamo to get it, but then the wraparound again. That is 2 players caught in the back for the side of G2. The positioning from C9 is absurd. They've got a player in the spawn right now, but they still have Moose sat with his util and Vic there on the site. They have them completely trapped in.
Zappa's here to help in Art with a flash, primed and ready. Low HP as a ghost to spam. Vic's gone down, but there's the trade. And then the flash pops, and the swing. Moose not facing a blinded opponent, but with low HP, Jorgamo wasn't going. There's even a chance that he pushes out of it. No real utility here, but we're just seeing Zeppa arrive. No flashes, though. So Oxy just has to do it on individual skill, and that doesn't seem to be too bad for the first, at least. He's seen another. The spams, the classic comes out, and the trades from his teammate, keeping it doable. Leaf down to 36, doing his best up against 2, dodging the shock darts, but not the bullets. This is a death blow from C9. Waiting for them might not be expected. If they go running into it, it could be a disaster. Now there's no one there to punish.
Do they still expect Moose?
Has to be cleared from this corner, and he's got the perfect timing. A clean kill, and the info as a result. But Jonah P punishes.
That's such an important trade. They're still going to have the reveal, still have the information, but nobody really there to punish. A nice shot to start with, and a tag connected by Rossi. He could get 2 for 1. He's not far away. Trent on just 1 health. Stuck in the corner, 20 seconds. They got to retrieve the spike, and now it's left all onto Leaf. To get a plant here, it's going to be difficult, and you can see just how controlled Cloud9 they were waiting for this player to try and make a move. Spam with utility. The stun even connects as well. It is perfection. And already an aggressive start to this round. It is a direct take to try and bring things back. And already it is another nail in the coffin. A 3 versus 5. Weaker weaponry. A lockdown put into play. And for the side of C9, you go, okay, I don't even need to fight this. There is no reason for us to overcommit, to overplay our hand, or to overheat, as it was so kindly put by Valen. Now he sits as one of the 3 players left to try and fight this back.
Seppa has a bit of timing, and he's tagged up, but the punish still not there. These are kills they need. These are kills they need! And G2 have Jogamo to try to recover. A desperate attempt, and he's making a beautiful display of it. Swinging out for one more, but he's stopped at the last turn.